Hey there. Hey, if you've got a a person who's ready to sell a house, we all love listings in this market, really, really helpful, but they're only going to sell if they can find a certain kind of house that they want, right? We have those challenging situations where it's like kind of a needle in a haystack or a tough house to find, and the seller really doesn't want to sell unless they can be confident that that house is out there. Well, today I've got a great strategy we're using called the reverse contingency I want to tell you about to help get those people off the fence and moving. Hey, my name is John Glutch. I'm the team leader of the Glutch Group, and we sell hundreds of houses a year. I've got teams in California and in Arizona. And here's what we're doing to get those people off the fence. So we do a reverse contingency. You probably heard of a contingency where it's like, we're going to buy that house after, contingent upon selling this house. Well, this is the same thing in reverse. So you're going to sell the house, put the listing on the market, the whole thing, say, hey, listen, we'll sell to you, Mr. Buyer, but only if the seller can get a house under contract within, a month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever it is, whatever makes your seller comfortable. Now, are you going to have a harder time selling that house? Of course, right? Because a lot of buyers want to move in tomorrow. So you may have to offer a little something special to get that deal done. Maybe the price is good to where you got 40, you go under market, maybe, 5%. And in this insane market, there's a lot of meat on the bone, right? Everybody's making a ton of money, all the sellers. So you go, hey, listen, we can do this for you, but we're going to have to compromise a little bit with the buyer. So why don't we list 5% under market? We'll get 50 offers. We'll pick somebody who's willing to take the ride with you. We're going to write it up on the contract. Make sure your broker helps you with this language. Like, hey, this house is sold only if this guy finds a house before March 13th or whatever it is, right? So that strategy right there will help get people moving. And there's just something about like maybe the seller, the client you're working with is like, well, it's got to be the perfect house, right? But really there's more fear involved than there is like it's got to be the perfect house. And once they have the confidence of knowing that their house is sold, it frees them up sort of emotionally and mentally to really like be realistic about, okay, yeah, maybe that house doesn't have perfect countertops, but it has the extra bedroom I need. Let's get it done, right? And they have that confidence to move forward. And so I find that people often are tied up in their own emotion, and once they've got that roadblock moved of, well, the house is sold, so we can get going, but there's no pressure because they can bail on the contract, right? So pretty cool deal. Great way to maybe nudge those people who have been thinking about selling but been holding off. So hope that helps. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Would be happy to meet up or chat about this anytime you want. Have a great day. Bye.